The stupidest question I've ever heard. Bro, how can you change my life? A profile that doesn't even have a profile pic. So I can't even see if he's a fat with a double chin. I don't know nothing about your life, bro. How the am I gonna change it? Next time, come with some details. Say I'm a slob, I never pull bitches, I'm fat. Like, what the fuck do we need to change? If you're not honest about what you need to change, there's no way I can change it.
Welcome back to the Bubba YouTube channel. Let's get a Bubba army in the chat. Well, y'all, it's been about a week since we last checked in with the superstar of the AMU, the Alpha Male Universe, and that is Mr. Pegley Watson. Now, this situation has got a whole lot worse, and this is no clickbait, because now this guy has like moved in Angie's like baby daddy, Mangie's baby daddy, the literal food that cream pied her. Like, that shit is ridiculousness. Like, oh my gosh, man. Like, Wes Watson, his life is falling apart. There's been some moving pieces in the background. The landscape of the AMU has been changing, and he got rid of Clinton Cream Pied. He's got a new chauffeur. Like, what is this shit?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Bro, like flexing in another man's car that's rented, by the way. This shit just keeps getting worse and worse. So you know what? If you're ready to get this show on the road, then let's hit that like button, right? Let's get it to 2,000 likes. The Bubba Army has been coming in strong with engaging in the content. The more you engage, the more the channel grows and the community grows as well. So let's get in a flow state together and let's get this show on the road.
Like, honestly, most guys would be a problem like this. We're not. We love all you guys. Like, it's amazing. You're such good. She's such a good kid. Great.
Let me get a picture.
All right, so I know that was a quick clip, right? 15 seconds, and you may be wondering what the fuck is going on. You may be scratching your ass cheeks, and you still don't know what the answer to the question is, right? What the hell is going on, Bubba? All right, so let me explain real quick, okay? Wes Watson and his alpha male crew, the elite mindset group, right? His groupies or whatever, they had this yacht party, right? Oh, yacht party. And they invited the baby daddy of Angie, right? Okay, you know what? Maybe not the weirdest thing, all right? It's a broken family. They're inviting the stepfather, blah, blah, blah. Not even the stepfather, the baby daddy. You know, there's just so many moving parts. Sometimes we get lost in the sauce, right? However, let me just set the record straight. Okay, Wes Watson, he brings the baby daddy over. Now, he's for some reason making himself the point of the party. He's like, oh guys, most people would have a problem with this. You know, the guy that filled up the lady I'm with, you know, I can only touch the lips, but the guy that filled her up and actually had a kid is now chilling at the party. But you know what? It's all good, man. It's all good. I'm the most alpha male of them all. And then he just like fumbles to like put his phone in his pocket. This guy is such a dork, dude. He's always wearing the same outfit. Like, look how stressed out he is trying to find the pocket. But right, cringe, okay? Overall, pretty cringe, usually in line with Wes Watson's behavior. And I thought that was really it, okay? I wasn't gonna make a video talking about this because blah, 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 right? Blah, blah, blah. But however, it just got stranger. Then he starts bringing him to his house. He's living together. They're hanging out. He's now in the elite mindset crew. Like, I just was like, I have to show y'all. I have to show the community this. And let me show you this extra clip.
Family. Everyone, how happy are you today? Yay! Yay! Guys, never give up. Always stick to the fact that you love each other. You want it to work out. Today we had a shit show of a day. All of us, about just disagreements and bad energy. And the thing is, we sat down at dinner and Yoshi was like, fuck that, we're having a dinner, a family dinner. Yoshi ordered us some Israeli family dinner. And you guys, it's small. It's all small. Like, just love your people, no matter what.
I love how Wes Watson in this clip says, oh, it's small, it's small. Like, well, what are you talking about, bro? We all know what you're talking about? All right. So, guys, like, I've been running a lot, right? Life's been really busy. I've been taking in all just everything, right? It's been a busy life. And while on some of my runs, I've been taking in the nature, looking at the sights, really enjoying the moment. But sometimes my mind drifts and I'll think about like the AMU or the channel or what's happening, right? And I was just really thinking about how like all of this is just so fucking sad. Like, I really feel like these people aren't really living. And at the end of the day, it is sad, right? However, because these people are so degenerate, they're so toxic or whatever, I just clown their asses, right? The Bubba channel is a comedy show, and the alpha males, the grifters, the lames, the fake natties, they're all just the subject to meme on, right? To clown on. But really, at the end of the day, these people are not living. I don't give a fuck what any of them say about positivity or whatever, overcoming obstacles. Like, these people are just fucking liars at the end of the day, right? And it's just so strange, in my opinion, to have the baby daddy be living with them. I really cannot imagine that the AMU would get this humiliating. I mean, this is beyond humiliating for a guy who proclaims himself as the most alpha male of them all. I mean, the guy is eating dinner at their house, he's at the parties, and I'm gonna show you some more stuff, right? And it's just embarrassing. Like, this shit is humiliating. You know what? Let me just keep adding to it because it just gets worse and worse.
The whole thing is like, people are like, Wes, why don't you have your own kids? Why don't you have your own kids? And I mean, I don't know if you're gonna have to cut this or not, but I really, when I'm I can't really bust a nut in. It's really hard for me. How often do I actually bust a nut when we're and it just, 1 out of every 5. So I don't know if I really am not fertile or if it's me not trying enough.
I have to establish that is not AI, that's not fake, that's not altered in any type of way. That is 100% on record what Wes Watson has said, right, in regards to his life on the cama, right? That is what he said. And this guy is the most alpha. This guy has the fucking nerve to want to roast people about being a real man or whatever. I mean, last time I checked, probably all the way since the dawn of fucking time, what made you a man is, beating up the cheeks. Like, let's just be real about it. Like, let's just be honest about it, okay? Like, how good you be beating them shit up, how good you be having all this stuff, right? Like, that's what makes you a man. Like, if we're talking like unga boonga standards, like, the most unga boonga standards, take away all of, like, humans' morals, principles, honor, culture, whatever. Like, you just take everything away, right? Unga boonga brain is, bro, can you beat the cheeks up? And this guy over here is saying, bro, I can't. And this, I can't take this shit seriously, bro. It's always the people with the loudest mouths that just talk the most stupidest bullshit ever. And we have on record what Wes Watson just said. And then you add in the fact that the baby daddy's living with them. Oh my God, bro. And guess what? They keep going on dates together.
From where I'm from, I've told you guys that I was doing my thing since 11.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
From where I'm from, I've told you guys that I was doing my thing since 11. Got my first quarter ounce, flipped it, doubled it. And then right now, Drew just started, telling fucking Jose, he's been doing it since, tell him what's up. In our area, we're like that. 11, 12, look it. Before I went to prison, I knew Drew. Didn't know who Angie was. I got out, I started dating Angie, and she goes, you know who Alyssa's dad is? I'm like, nah. She's like, Drew, Andrew. And I'm like, who? It's like, Halleck, Andrew Halleck, SD Sammy, and these cats, And
this has to be a golden clip. Okay, so now the Wes Watson lore is that he's been slinging dope or whatever since 11 years old. 11 years old, bro. Like, who believes this shit? Like, who's believing this shit? There are people out there that are sadly believing this clown, bro. Because there are still some people who sign up for his classes. And I don't even know what the hell the baby daddy said. It just sounded like he had a bunch of chorizo in his boca. He was like, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't even know what he was saying, honestly. And I'm not capping, y'all. Like, oh my God, I said capping in a video. All right, let's just move on. Okay, these guys are going on dates. Let's just be upfront about it. Time after time after time, these guys are recording stuff together. They're sharing intimate moments, right? And I just really can't comprehend all of it. And now somehow this situation got even more delusional because now Wes Watson says that he had some criminal empire or whatever when he was 11 years old, bro. Like, aren't you supposed to be skateboarding or whatever at that age? Like, I just can't I just can't, bro. So let's continue on because people started like clowning him or whatever. And I think he's really sensitive because he knows that it's ultra humiliating to have the guy that creamed Angie be living with him. And he's been crashing out.
Do I only talk to the haters? I talk to my clients all day. I mean, you're one of those people who writes me all day and doesn't fucking put in. So you get the free content. People write me all day and they want me to have feedback from me. It's just not an even exchange. I give you dope content, change your life. You don't even like my post or comment, and then you talk to me in the DM. Those are the worst people. They don't even still understand that they're that selfish. Hey, this guy changed my life through his free content, and then I don't even like or comment on his post. I just want him to talk to me in the DM and help me. Fucking weirdos.
So we're at the point now that Wes Watson is crying on his Instagram that even his haters are not liking and commenting on his posts. This alpha male, right, is crying about likes on his posts. This is just so pathetic now. I understand that we are like in a different era now of the Wesley Watson storyline. In the past, there have been some crazy things that have happened and you've been following along and you know all about those things, right? But we are definitely in a new era. He didn't used to be like this. He didn't used to complain, beg, and have the baby daddies over at his house. This is just not who Wes Watson is, and it's really honestly crazy. Well, it is who Wes Watson is, right? At the end of the day, he's a bitch and he's a payaso, right? We all know that, okay? But the mask is off finally, and Wes Watson is he is definitely something, man. And maybe you can comment down below as to what era we are in. I don't really know what era this is. Is this the pathetic era, the humiliation era? Like, I really don't know, but you know what? It gets even more cringe because then he goes on to his Instagram and he's like complaining about all of his like issues with Angie or something, and then he got roasted that he has the baby daddy at the house. It's a whole lot. Okay, so let's go into that.
Oh, one of my elite guys is like, man, you got to get back on your stories. You got to get back on for your people. You got to talk to your people. You got to guide your people. And I said, bro, no, that was the best shit that happens, where for days it's not the same on my page, and you could tell there's probably some conflict at home or in life or whatever, and I still get on and I say, hey, shit, it wasn't good around here today, but we all got together, we're sitting at the dinner table, we're talking about solutions, and we made it to the other end. So this is the thing, you guys. When people can see on your page and see in your life that shit ain't good, but you still show up and tell the truth and not be like, hey, fucking everything's fine. This is the best way you can show them, honestly. Like, the truth, and them feeling that there is an issue. I mean, isn't the craziest issue, but, you know, a lot of people, when they have problems at home or in their relationship, it shuts them down completely. I'm one of those people, because I'm a lover.
Oh, Wes Watson, right? The biggest gangster, but he's a lover, right? All right, so this post is what is truly maybe the pinnacle. We've now reached the climax. Wes Watson can't, however, we can. And this is what he had to say, right? Real Wes Watson fit. Scream emoji. Insecure broads, a lot of you men are. Yes, this is Alyssa's dad. What the fuck is the matter with you MFers that can't drop your ego for the sake of the children? Think of the children. And then at Young Mogul Music is family. Hashtag grow up. So guys, he's been getting really upset that people are clowning on him, that he has the guy that I've already said several times that has cream pied Mangy. And now I guess we're not growing up about it. I mean, this thing is so ridiculous. All of it is so ridiculous, and it's never gonna be over because these people who want to talk about dropping your ego have massive egos, and they'll put their entire lives on the internet for everyone to just laugh at. This guy is really just some like animal, some freak show that everybody just laughs at. And I guess Bubba Army now owns this lame. Wes Watson watches my videos, so hey, I'll just say something from me to you, Wes Watson. You are a little bitch. So how about you make some more videos, good boy? All right, okay, so that is going to be the video. This was a juicy one. It had a lot of drama, and if you enjoyed it, if you're new to the channel, then please be sure to hit that subscribe button. I wanted to say this for the end. I wanted to leave this for the ones, the real ones, right, who watched the entire video. But thank you from the bottom of my heart for getting me to 40,000 subscribers. And you know what? Me is actually incorrect. Getting us, because we are a community. This place is special. We've really built something. Yes, Yes, it's slop on the surface, but underneath, I guess the message is really good, okay? We're just clowning these alpha lames, trying to do the right thing, giving you some good advice. I'm not gonna charge you $1 million so you can be alpha, right? I'm just gonna keep it real. Maybe you can get some wisdom from some of these videos, little bits here and there. And you know what? That's basically all I have to say. Thank you, because you've made something happen, and none of this would ever happen if it wasn't for you. So I'll see y'all in a future video. Later.